Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the garden. I'm going to show you how it's doing. I haven't done a whole lot of gardening videos this year, so I have on Instagram, but not on YouTube. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how the garden's doing this year and what we've planted. This is the raspberry. There's also marionberries and different stuff in here. There's strawberries on the bottom, but I'm actually gonna move those. They don't like it in there. Mike has been trimming. So these are some voluntary raspberries, and we've got some zucchini and some butternut squash growing in there. I've got some rosemary sitting in a pot here on the end. In here I've got some Roma tomatoes and some cherry. So this is where my celery is, but I think I'm gonna plant something else here in this place because celery is a biannual. I think it's done. Over here I've got some butternut squash and some zucchini, and down here I've got some cucumbers. These are slicing, I believe. In here on the back side I've got some huckleberry plants, and they like to be more in a shady area, and you can see that there are actually huckleberries. And so right here, I need to actually weed this. This is a cornelian cherry, I believe. And I've got some more raspberries. These are yellow right here. Some peonies. This is pear espalier. I've got some more rosemary here and some strawberries. Two of these are red currants, and then this tall one here is a jostaberry. And over here there is an apple espalier. And I do have geraniums hanging all around the outside of the garden. Here I've got some zucchini. And you can see I've got a few little zucchini starts in here. I moved my green bee teepee up here because it wasn't doing good down where it was at, and I've got green beans growing up it. I've got some bush beans on the outside. These are flowers. And in here I've got dahlias and hollyhocks and some stargazer lilies. Stargazers are my favorite. Here I've got asparagus and strawberries and lots of different herbs. I planted these this year. These on this side I planted last year. You can see they're doing amazing. Mike built me these originally for strawberries, and the strawberries didn't like it much, but the herbs love it. This is my back door to the garden. Ignore the highway noise. This is the chicken coop up here. More asparagus and strawberries here. This is a peach tree, and I've got some flowers next to it. In here Actually at the end of all of these on the cattle panels is beans. I've got scarlet runner and green beans. On this side I've got some petunias and nasturtium growing everywhere. Nasturtium, it's self-seeding and it's all volunteer. Got a couple of tomato plants here. They're doing great. Over here I have peppers and they're doing pretty good. On the back side here I've got some carrots. And here's a tomatillo plant and he's pretty big and he's getting some good tomatillas on there started. I love growing my own. I've got a grape vine here and it's gonna grow up this arbor along with the green beans. Over here I've got some beets and some, I believe these are pickling cucumbers. This is a cherry tree. These are elderberry. You can see they've started. I've got another cherry tree here, and this is a Rabina. Over here I've got some more tomatillo plants and tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing great. In the end here I've got some parsley and some more nasturtium and some Swiss chard, some tomatoes. It's kind of hard to see in here, but you can see I've got some tomatoes actually started. We've got beans growing up. I think they're fava beans, and Mike planted some more peas in there. Got peas over here and lilies and different types of mint. Here we've got peas and they're doing pretty good. We've got cabbages and some Swiss chard and some kale. So in these little black containers we've got Walla Walla sweets, and here's some more raspberries, some more. I've got these covers over them because rabbits were getting in here and eating the tops off of my onions. So this is a white raspberry and I believe this is zucchini. Got some lavender here. This is you can see Mike over there in the background. He's fixing my netting because the birds are actually getting into the raspberries. This is a Mighty Mater plant. It's the average tomato plant costs $5. This one costs $15. I don't really see a big difference so far, but it's supposed to be a super producer, so hopefully. Another raspberry plant here, some more Walla Walla sweets. These are honeyberry plants, and this tallest one in the middle is the the Mr. The two on the sides are Mrs. This is a pink lemonade blueberry, but it's a pink one. And I've got some more rosemary here. Over here we've got two winterberry and a white strawberry and some more raspberries. This is a mulberry, more raspberries. This is a baby cakes blackberry. And in here I've got some more Walla Walla onions. You'll notice I've got alyssum growing and nasturtium growing kind of everywhere, and that's all volunteer and it's helpful in the garden. Here I've got some blueberries. We're getting ready to cover these because the birds are getting them. And we have another grapevine started here. And like I said, Mike is fixing the netting because the birds, I seen a bird hop over on the ground under the netting and got in there, had her way with the berries, and then got back down on the ground and hopped out. So apparently birds are smarter than I thought. So when you come out the garden gate and come this way, we used to have some things planted in here, but this part of the gate is open. So you can walk in, and this is where we're growing potatoes, and this is where we usually grow pumpkins and stuff. The pumpkins do great over here. But we've got lots of potatoes. We're trying them in containers this year. And we have Jerusalem artichokes, and that's what these are. These are pumpkins down here. And we've got some butternut squash, some zucchini, straight neck squash, and some acorn squash. These are salmon berries and another regular raspberry. Over here is a variety of different kinds of beans. We've got scarlet runners, we've got regular green beans. Seems like he's got a couple more varieties in here. And yeah, they're pretty. I can see some purple starting there, and you can see the chickens. Other side of the gate here, the fence. So that is this side. You've seen my chive patch before, and it's just not looking too great right now because it's done blooming. But this is blueberries in here, and I'm pretty sure the birds are getting it, even though I've got it covered with a net. And in here, we have, these are Boysenberries, and they're on both of the arbors. And we've got some flowers. This is a plum tree. This is a pear. And it has some cute little pears started. And over here we have, I think this is another plum, and this is as well. We've got a couple different varieties and colors. This is a rhubarb. I do have a lot of goldenrod coming up all over the yard. And this is a fruit cocktail tree. It's really loaded. And over here we've got, I think this is another type of a plum, maybe an Inca. And this is a Cosmic Crisp Apple. We've got some artichokes, and yeah, we have a couple more random things over here. Some more Jerusalem artichokes and regular artichokes. Okay guys, I had better start helping my husband put up that netting. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. I hope you're having a great summer. And I think the only thing that I missed was we do have a few more apple trees and plum trees, and we've got sumac, and yeah. But anyway, I hope you're having a great summer. And as always, I hope you're having a great day. So I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now.